Go for it.
Hello, everybody. Welcome into Joe Code. It's great to be here. Feels great today. Needed to get in here. I may look like, this is like a nice business look here. I feel like I look like a hockey dad, which is kind of what I'm going for. I'm going to a hockey game tonight. The Chicago Blackhawks are here in Los Angeles. I'm going to see the Blackhawks play the Kings after this with the cancellation of our softball game due to rain. I'm going to go watch the Blackhawks play the Kings. So that'll be fun. And then just to give everyone here a frame of reference, if a couple episodes go by and you wrote in an email and I don't get your emails, I'm going to be out of town. So I'm not going to be in the studio for 2 weeks. So I know that this is Thanksgiving week when you're listening to this. But right now, this recording is happening Thursday, November 10th. So it is way in advance. So just to keep in mind, if you wrote in, you're like, hey, Joe didn't read my email. It's because I'm out of town. I'm actually in Chicago right now while this episode is airing. So that's how that works. Yeah, I recorded episodes 72 and 73 last Thursday, November 3rd, the one with Kevin Fart, and then the one solo that I did. And then now, recording this one, episode 74, November 10th. So if, just to keep everyone up to date on things, because I'll be in Chicago November 16th through 27th. Which really looking forward to. So, yeah, happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Thanksgiving, a great holiday, a lot of people's favorite holiday. Yeah, I'd say it's up there for me as well. Thanksgiving, great time with family. Like this, man, last Thanksgiving, I actually was working. I was in Austin. I was doing valet at the Fairmont Hotel in Austin last Thanksgiving. That's how I spent my Thanksgiving.
Oh, we can say hotel names now?
I don't know. Am I allowed to do that?
Of course we can. You never did when you were there.
That is true. Yeah, I never drive. You're right. Yeah. I don't know why I wanted to just, I don't know why I kept it secret. I guess it doesn't matter since I'm not there anymore.
Yeah.
But maybe locally, I think I did it because I didn't want people dropping by where I work.
Yeah, of course.
If, local Austin people were listening to the podcast, I didn't want people popping in and be like, hey, I don't want you to see me this way. All right? I don't want you watching me run for a car.
Don't look at me.
Yeah. I'm not here right now. You don't see me. Okay? Hey, Joe, is that you? No, it isn't. Yeah, so I was at the Fairmont. I worked at the Fairmont. That was the place I worked at. I worked at Hotel Van Zandt. That's actually this jacket. The Hotel Van Zandt in Austin gave me this black jacket that you're seeing right here. Yeah, Patagonia. It's nice.
Solid.
So, thanks a lot for the jacket. And I actually have these, and I'm also wearing valet shoes here for the camera. These brown valet shoes were from my last stop on my valet tour of Austin at the Austin proper hotel. So, so I kept the gear. Thanks for the gear, guys. Appreciate it. That was... if anyone was wondering now, where did Joe work in Austin back in those episodes when you were listening? Yeah, those are the places, and I'm not going to repeat it. So it's the one and only time I'm talking about it. But yeah, I was working.
Feel free to rewind, coders.
Huh?
Feel free to rewind. Covers.
Yeah. I'll go back. But, yeah, so that's, I remember, yeah, because I was like, I worked Thanksgiving because I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm here. I'm not doing anything. And then, yeah, I think we had a nice turkey lunch / dinner over there. And then, I don't know, that night I remember going to a food truck, getting a burrito.
Nice.
Weird Thanksgiving. And, yeah, at the time I was just like, yeah, this is part of my journey. Yeah, here's a journey. No, it's not. Wasn't a good, not your ideal Thanksgiving. So I'm excited to be with family this Thanksgiving. And for me, traditionally, Thanksgiving is meant in the Marrese family that we start the day with a turkey bowl, a Thanksgiving football game. I am now 38 years old. I am done. I will not play. My brother is the maniac who still spearheads this thing. He's 40.
It's not full-on tackle, is it?
No, it's not, but it's intense enough.
Okay.
There's big bodies going full speed. There's collisions that happen. Years ago, my Uncle Rick got his bloody nose. He didn't break his nose, but I remember there was a nosebleed. Guys have come hungover throughout the years. Obviously, I didn't make a couple games sometimes due to hangovers. But yeah, nevertheless, there has been, my brother in the email this year said this is the 32nd annual game, which is unbelievable. And I guess I do remember, I do remember being a little kid playing in the first game, and I guess, yeah, I feel like I was 9 or 10, but yeah, I might have been 6 or 7, so it makes sense. My brother's like the last one in the family too that's playing. Now he's conjoined with our family friends. It's basically if you have an Italian last name, you can play in this game. It's like all these Italians playing. If you're around the area, just hit up my brother Lou. He'll make it happen for you. But yeah, those Thanksgiving games are a lot of fun. Yeah, I got the email, but I can't see myself playing. I don't know. I mean,
and you were a quarterback.
I was, and you know what? I could still sling it.
I bet.
Okay. Because I played a lot of. Spoke about this on the podcast. Me and my friend Jeffrey in Austin, we would play a lot of catch with the football. And oh man, yeah, I surprised to see that I could still throw it. And yeah, I'll tell you what, if Wednesday night, November 23rd comes around and somebody's looking for a quarterback, they're like, "Hey, Joe, we got an odd number of guys. We got one quarterback." I may just dig down and say, I might just say, "Let's fucking go." I might just say it. Okay? I might.
Nobody can go after you because you're an all-time.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I mean, if I'm quarterbacking, two-hand touch, not running routes, I mean, yeah, we'll see. I got cleats. They might be, might put them in the suitcase on my way to Chicago. We'll see. But yeah, those games are a lot of fun. Glad to see that my brother keeps the tradition going. Probably to get the younger generation to get playing. I mean, my brother's my nephew. He's only 3, so he's can't quite play yet. But yeah, it would be great to get our kids involved. Our generation's kids to play. So that would be fun.
How have there been any ice bowls in the Turkey Bowl history?
Oh yeah, there's been. I want to say there's been a couple games that had snow. A couple snow. I want to say a couple, not pouring, but some like maybe freezing rain. some misting going on, some light rain, and then there's been games where you're in t-shirts. So yeah, the Chicago Thanksgiving weather could be all over the place. But yeah, I got to say those couple games with some snow on the ground, those were a lot of fun. I remember that. Those were cool. Yeah, and then it makes for a ball that's hard to catch and throw, but certainly a good time. Yeah, all different variations of weather throughout the 32 years. So, yeah, lots of good times. But yeah, so so that's it for the Thanksgiving football game. Yeah, maybe I'll be there, maybe I won't.
I probably never said this, but I was the only male cousin or male
really?
grandchild. So like, well, there's only 4 of us grandkids anyway, but like we definitely were not having a football game.
Yeah,
Just me is the only one athletic.
Yeah, that's tough. Yeah, we have a good amount of cousins, male and female. Yeah, some of our girl cousins even played a couple of years. So yeah, lots of good times, and we'll talk a little. Why don't we talk a little Thanksgiving food? Now I know Aaron is not a fan of turkey.
Nope.
He's trashed it several times on this podcast. Just runs it through the mud. No, you have a couple times though. Yeah, I know you don't like it. I'm a fan. I like turkey. Traditionally, just white meat with some gravy.
I feel like the gravy is doing a lot of heavy lifting there.
Yeah, it
Turkey's
does.
one of the blander meats. I mean,
yeah, it can get dried out easily.
Yeah.
Easy to overcook, and yeah, the gravy comes in handy. But the good thing about the gravy, you can put it on everything. You can put it on the mashed potatoes. You can put it on the stuffing. You can put it on your corn casserole. You can put it on. The cranberry sauce if you want. You put it on everything.
Sure.
That's what I do. I put the gravy and then I put the pepper. I mean, my favorite dish is like. I do like a good stuffing.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good, Aaron. See, you like some of it. Like I like stuffing a little bit wet. Give it to me a little bit moist. I don't want it soggy. I don't want it like sopping wet, but I do like a little moisture to it.
Yeah, I don't think we even do it inside the turkey.
Okay, yeah. See, a lot of people do that. Yeah, I think we do an inside and then a separate one from the outside. I guess I like a combo. Yeah, because the inside the turkey will be wet. Mix that in with the outside one, which is dry, and then you get a fair mix there.
Yeah.
That's what I'm into that. I always find, though, like with Thanksgiving, my favorite dish winds up being some like wild card casserole.
Yeah.
Like I mentioned, a corn casserole. There's sometimes it'll be a broccoli and cheese casserole with some crackers as like breading on top of it. Like a dish like that winds up being my favorite thing.
Have you had a butternut squash ravioli? Not ravioli. Lasagna.
Butternut squash lasagna? No, but it sounds great.
Yeah, it's great.
Like you guys will have that at Thanksgiving?
We've done it before. I think Leah's made it for Thanksgiving a few times.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the sound of that.
Yeah.
Sounds very festive. Yeah, butternut squash. Yeah, that's something you would find in one of those cornucopias, I feel like. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, that sounds delicious. Yeah, I love a good Thanksgiving meal. Whatever's served, I'll throw it on my plate. Brussels sprouts, yeah, I got to get some veggies in there. The cranberry sauce, stuffing, mashed potatoes, whatever casserole, whatever it is, I'm trying it. You want to experiment on Thanksgiving with a casserole, I'm tasting it. Sweet potatoes, I'm in.
Are you picky with your cranberry sauce, or does it not matter?
No, not really. I mean, typically, I've always liked the one that was looked like a slice of cranberry. Mm-hmm. My mom used to do that one.
Yeah.
as opposed to like the more like soupy one with like the full cranberry like balls in it.
Mm-hmm.
But either way,
Yeah.
I'll eat it. What's your preference on that?
Yeah, traditionally we do more of that straight out of the can-shaped one.
Yeah, I like that typically.
But I'm not picky about it. I do like a cranberry sauce.
Yeah, but then like that one out of the can, do you call that? Because I've always had a thing with this. Is that one still called cranberry sauce?
Probably not.
Yeah. See, I don't. Yeah. See, that's where I was always kind of lost over the years. Of people say cranberry sauce. I'm like, this isn't saucy.
Yeah,
This is just solid.
a Jello.
Yeah, it's like a Jello texture. But yeah, I guess that comes from more of the like the second one we were talking about, where people kind of scoop it out or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's a good. Looking forward to a nice little Thanksgiving meal. That'll be nice. And then I got. This was a really fun thing that happened. Not fun, but I had an interesting. Yeah, sure, it was fun. I had an interesting experience with Uber Eats. I get Uber Eats a lot, like late at night after I'm working at the Comedy Store. I'll do Taco Bell a lot. Did Taco Bell the other night. Got the wrong order.
Whoops.
Wrong order, which is fine. I mean, it happens.
Sure.
Didn't know what to do except eat the food. Because a lot of times they'll pick up and they'll get, the restaurant will give them, the people 2 orders. So I feel like I'm always the second stop for whatever reason. Come to me first for once, man. But I'm always the second stop. So I was the second stop on this one. So I got the wrong food. And yeah, so I ate it because I assumed that the other food was already gone. But
yeah, I don't think they're coming back.
Yeah.
Where even is a Taco Bell in West Hollywood?
Yeah, there's a couple. Well, there's one on Beverly, and then there's another one actually.
Yeah. The one way over by
it's right by the Beverly Center.
Yeah, by the Beverly Center.
There's that one, and then there's one that's by Lexington and Vine over there in Hollywood.
Oh, okay.
So there's that one. So here's the order that I got. Fascinating order. Really fascinating. So starts off with a double steak grilled cheese burrito, which I've wanted to try.
Oh, I've had that.
So I was excited that I saw that on there.
I had that after softball last week.
What do we think?
I liked it a lot.
Yeah, it was great. And then here, this guy modified it. That he added pizza sauce to it.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So where are we coming from here? Talk about pizza sauce. Now, but then I got to thinking. I was thinking, is that the Mexican pizza sauce?
Maybe.
Like, did they put like a kind of a pizza sauce on there? So I was thinking maybe it's like kind of just like a red, like hot sauce. But I don't know. I saw pizza sauce. I'm like, Taco Bell. What are you guys getting into over here? Who do you guys think you are? Pizza sauce? I don't know. And then the second thing he gets, that was awesome, by the way. And then the second thing he gets is a cheesy gordita crunch with nacho cheese Dorito shell. Awesome. All right, now here comes the fascinating menu item that he got. The last thing that he got was a chicken quesadilla. But he added 7 modifications to the chicken quesadilla. 7 modifications to the chicken quesadilla. And this is where...
His order had to have been more expensive than yours.
Yeah, this is where I kind of was like, whoa, what's going on here? This is wild. I don't know if I could do this. So here's the 7 modifications that a person made to a chicken quesadilla, which is just great by itself.
I love that you wrote this down.
Yeah, it's written down. I took a picture of the receipt because I knew I was going to talk about this. And then it's written here in my book. So, chicken quesadilla. First thing he adds extra chicken. Okay, fine.
Sure.
Yeah, maybe you want a little more.
Double meat.
It's understandable. Yeah, double meat. That's a very common thing. Second thing, extra creamy jalapeno sauce. Again, that's a good sauce that they put inside it. Maybe you want a little more. That's fine. Number 3, extra cheese. Okay, quesadilla, it's cheese, melted cheese. You want a little more. Number 4, add green sauce. Okay, now we're adding more sauces. It's good enough on its own. Now we're getting to the part here. Now the rest of this is where we're kind of be overdoing it. These modifications.
This is going to get messy.
Everything that's coming now. Strap in. Add green sauce. Next thing, number 5, add lettuce. Are you kidding me?
What?
Are you kidding me, man? Yeah, add lettuce. All right, and that's going to take me to this sucks for the week. Now, this sucks is lettuce inside a quesadilla. It doesn't happen.
No.
We won't have it here. Not on Joe Code, not anywhere, not on any podcast. There is no lettuce inside a quesadilla. That's not how quesadillas work. You're messing with texture. All right, texture is a very important thing. You can't mess with it. All right, if anything, throw some crunchy lettuce on top of a quesadilla. But they only do that at certain restaurants where it's like, more of a fine dining type of quesadilla. But you never put lettuce inside that quesadilla.
No.
Never. Don't do that.
No.
And that is my this sucks. Can you believe that, Aaron?
You're gonna get plenty of crunch from the chicken, from especially the extra chicken. Yeah, you want lettuce, get a Crunchwrap Supreme.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. I mean, I saw that, man. I just wow, add lettuce. I nearly lost it. And then here's the other thing.
The nerve. I guess you ordered this online, so you don't have to say it out loud. But if you had to say this out loud at a drive-thru, the nerve.
Yeah, I think speaking it sounds ridiculous. So if it doesn't sound good speaking it, don't type it in your Uber Eats app.
If I was driving and this was my passenger saying this, I'd kick him out of the car. You're out of here.
It truly got me, and I couldn't believe it. And I'll tell you what, I ate it, of course. I was hungry after work, and yeah, very weird. Obviously, the lettuce was soggy. Ooh, shocker.
Yeah.
The lettuce was weird.
What with all that extra sauce? Yeah.
Big surprise, yeah. And the melted cheese, yeah, real shocker. And then, number 6, add onion, which, maybe, but doesn't need it.
I don't need it. I don't need that in a quesadilla. Definitely.
And then here's the other thing. Okay, so this guy already has double chicken. Add beef.
Whoa.
I mean, yeah, what's going on here? I
feel like there are burritos on the menu that he could have just ordered.
I mean, this is just a clown at this point. Add beef. Now you're just like a kid, just throwing food together. Yeah. Just I want to eat this, Mommy and Daddy. Give me some meat. Give me some beef. You're just a kid now.
This quesadilla is a suicide.
It's a what?
Like a suicide when you go to the fountain and put all the sodas in one cup?
Oh, yeah. Just a mixture of everything. Yeah. That's what it is. Yeah. Just put everything in it. Hey, put steak in there. Hey, where's the rice? You want beans in there too?
Wow.
Unreal.
Get out of here.
Yeah, and I ate it, and it just, it felt weird going down, I'll be honest. But again, hungry after work, ate it. Tasted a little off. It was, obviously it was too thick. Just too many weird textures happening. I didn't know what I was tasting.
Now,
my brain was just foggy eating it.
What order do you go in? Because when I go to Taco Bell, if I get adventurous, which I did with the grilled cheese burrito or whatever.
Yeah.
I ate that first, and then I went Crunchwrap Supreme to wrap it up. Like the one I know I'm gonna love.
Right.
Second.
That's right. Yeah, I closed with the Crunchwrap Supreme.
Yeah.
That was the finisher. I led with the quesadilla because I needed to get that out of the way.
That's a good call.
And then went with
because you wouldn't feel bad even throwing that out if you know you've got two other things.
Yeah, went with that. Led with that one. Ate the double steak grilled cheese burrito second, then Crunchwrap Supreme third. And then I'll tell you what, while eating that, I did figure out in the app that you can contact the driver even after they deliver. There's a help option, and I'll tell you what, halfway through eating the food, I did call the guy.
Oh, wow.
Just to clear my conscience, yeah.
Sure. And to talk about this order.
Yeah.
And to talk about this order.
Yeah. I mean,
did you see this?
Yeah, I should have confided in the driver. And then, yeah, maybe the first guy didn't take it because he realized he made a big mistake, and then got my order and was like, okay, this is a more simple order, which I think I just got a regular soft taco, which I always am into. I believe I got a beef chalupa supreme, a cheesy gordita crunch, and then maybe one other thing. Oh, yeah, I think a bean and cheese burrito, I want to say, was the fourth item. But yeah, so anyways, I called the guy just to clear my conscience. And I'll tell you what, that is my Joe code for this week, is to make sure your conscience is clear. Hey, mistakes happen in life. People, delivery drivers may give you the wrong food. But you know what? On your end, you can make sure you do the right thing. And even if you've taken some bites out of the food already and are even halfway through with the food, make sure your conscience is clear. So I made the phone call. And yeah, sure enough, he already gave my food away to the other person. So it actually was up to that person who got the wrong food to say, hey, you still have my food. Can you come back? But they didn't do that. So that food was the only food that I could have gotten. But yeah, so clear conscience on my end. So thank you. But I'll tell you what, that was, yeah, interesting experience there with the food and and Taco Bell as a whole. And you know what? I'm going to say this is great for this week as well. We'll say, I'm going to say Taco Bell giving you all those choices, all that freedom that they have at Taco Bell to even be able to let people do that. Okay? It is great. This is great, Taco Bell, that you provide all these different options of modifications on all your items. Now, they will be criticized here. People's choices will be criticized, like lettuce and in a quesadilla, and adding beef to a chicken quesadilla doesn't. We don't want to see it here, and we will criticize it. We will criticize it, but Taco Bell, thanks a lot for giving us all those options and the freedom to choose what we want to put in our items. So this is great, Taco Bell. Thanks a lot. So, all right, yeah. With that being said, man, that was wild stuff.
Yeah.
All right, everyone. Now, don't forget, email me at joecodepodcast@gmail.com. Food, beer, and men emails, if you prefer, or anything else you would like to talk about. Also, book me on Cameo. You know, for the holidays, you want a nice little cameo for the holidays here from Joe Marrese. That'd be a nice, fun little thing. Bringing a little cheer to the season. That'd be fun. And then, of course, don't forget, join the Patreon, people, for just $2 a month. That's 2. Comes out to $24 a year. Math majors. Okay? $2 per month. Join the Patreon. The I Love Joe tier on there.
$24. Less than that dude's order.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I would have liked to know the total of that. Had to be 30 plus.
Well, I had 2 of those things, and it was 18 maybe, but I had a drink.
Yeah, it's wild. But yeah, patreon.com/JoeCodePodcast. Please join, people. If not, you know, don't forget, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Well over 1,000 subscribers and climbing. But yeah, let's keep that number going. Let's keep that number rising up. Love to see it. All right, and then going to get to some emails right here. And I believe there were just a couple of new ones, but I believe we got a ton of comments on YouTube from the Kevin Fard episode.
Yeah.
Episode 72, I want to say. A lot of good interaction from that one. But first, we will do these emails that we got. And this is the first one. So I like this one. This is from Ian. Ace of Spades. Oh, I guess that's a subject. Okay. Dog poop question. All right. Hi, Joe. Love the show. What do you think an acceptable level of effort is for finding dog poop? Background. I live on the north side of Chicago, and the leaves have been coming down steadily over the past few weeks. During walks before sunrise and after sunset, it can be particularly hard to see exactly where your dog's poop is amongst the leaves. I try using my cell phone light, but know that I miss some from time to time. I've attached a picture for context. Any advice helps. Thanks, Ian. All right. Yeah, let's see the picture. Oh, yeah, a lot of leaves on the ground. Let's see if we can pick this up on the camera.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we can see that.
Yeah.
All right, people. Yeah, so we see there a lot of leaves on the ground. Yeah, if your dog drops a deuce in those leaves, sinks under. I mean, I'd say give it a solid 10 seconds. I feel like if you put forth an effort, do like 10 swipes in the leaves, do some rummaging around. I mean, 30 seconds max. I'd say anywhere from 10 to 30 seconds. What are you going to be searching there all night? Yeah, if you shine your light on there and, you rummage through those leaves and you gave that's the proper effort, I would say. You can't be there all night. It's cold. It's chilly. It's windy. You got to get back inside. I don't know. What do you think, Aaron? Is that acceptable?
Yeah, I think get the big stuff and move on. I don't think anyone's going to fault you if you miss a little bit. If you're making the effort to go get it, whatever you miss, I don't think anyone's going to miss.
Yeah, I think if you could at least find one big piece, yeah. I want to say come away with something. Yeah, try to get at least one of the, we'll call them logs.
And I have the bag dispenser that has a light on it too. I recommend that.
Ooh, yeah. There you go. Good call on that.
So you don't have to get your phone out when you have shit on or near your hands.
Oh yeah, I like that. That's a nice thing.
Yeah.
All right, we got one here from Greg from Minnesota. What up, Joe? Hope the hog is well. I've been thinking a lot about this and hope it is well received. I understand you come from an Italian family, and if they are anything like my Italian relatives, cooking, eating, and being in the kitchen is important to them. Yeah, that's for sure. Obviously, you love food. Joe Eats is awesome, and I wish you did it more regularly. I think you should attempt to cook. Italian cooking is pretty simple if you know how to season well and not overcook pasta. Don't know how to do either of those. I mean, I have cooked pasta before, but I may overcook it. I don't know. May I recommend Binging with Babish YouTube series? He makes it simple, and his video style is quite satisfying. I'll link one below that I think you could handle. Having one or two solid recipes in your back pocket is clutch, even if it's just a simple meatball or chicken cutlet. Boom clap, Greg from Minnesota. Yeah, I mean, I've never heard of Yeah, Basics with Babish. I mean, the one he sent me. Wow, this guy has almost 10 million subscribers on YouTube.
Bananas.
Babish Culinary Universe. All right, good for him. Aaron, have you ever heard of this guy?
Sounds familiar.
I mean, that's awesome. All right, yeah, I'll yeah, he seems good.
Oh, I think we've had him on a podcast on Zoom, I think.
What's up?
I think I've had him on a podcast on Zoom. That's why his name's familiar.
Okay, yeah, he seems great. All right, Binging with Babbitt. Yeah, I'll check it out. Yeah, I know there's a lot of good cooking tutorials on YouTube, and that's I'll give it a look, Greg. Good send. I'll check it out. So good. All right, yeah, Aaron. Let's get to some of those YouTube comments. Let's see what we got.
Okay. Here we go. Sky God 2000. This is still episode 71, but it's the last one we haven't covered. Sky God 2000 says, if you had to have a three-way with one of Chad, JT, or Strider, who would you pick?
Man, that's a good one. I'll say Strider.
It's a big
and
body.
I'm not going to go into detail why.
It's a big body. He's going to get a little in the way.
I don't know. I feel like he'd be I don't know. He just would be funny. I feel like I would laugh and have fun.
Sure.
I don't know.
All right. Everything else, I believe, is coming on the Kevin episode. Chad and JT go deep. That's Chad says, sorry about Donna Joe.
Oh, yeah. Really, Chad? Yeah, you created her. She's not real. Sorry about Donna. She's not a real person. Dope. But yeah, good try on the catfish.
I think back to when email first started and the first spam emails I got, I was just like, I would respond to them and be like, listen, lady, I don't know what you're talking about. I've never met you before in my life. Like, and they're just trying to get you to respond, eventually try to get money out of you.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see. Oh, Sky God 2000's back again. Joe, would you bag some bodies on Warzone with Kevin and Chad one day? Would love to see that.
Not a video game guy. I don't have a system. I currently don't have a television. It's out of the realm of possibilities. And I don't know, maybe if I go to Kevin or Chad's and like, hey, this is fun, Joe. Why don't you bag with us sometime? Maybe, but then what am I going to get? One of those headsets and then play, get all into it? I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not really into those games myself. I would not be able to bag. I'd be dead all the time. Zach Shepard says, stick to food, beer, and men, Schmoll. This is a family pod. Kevin
It is a family pod.
Took it very blue last week.
Is that what he said or you?
That's what he's referring to.
Oh, yeah. No, I know. Yeah, I was trying to keep it clean. Kevin kept wanting to talk about things, which is fine. But, yeah, thanks. Who said that comment?
That was Zach Shepard.
Yeah, thanks, Zach. Yeah, we are. We're keeping it clean over here.
Justin Clark says, we need Kevin back again. This was not enough time for the Schmoll. Also would love to see Ari on an episode. And
yeah. Ari Manis?
Yeah.
Yeah, Kevin Kevin talks a lot. I said to him we could have actually done 2 hours. And then I would love to have Ari on. He'll most likely be one of my future guests coming up. Ari is a great man who took me in. I've been staying at his apartment while I still am on the search for a new apartment. So Ari, Ari's great, and he would be good on this podcast. And we'll probably have him on soon.
Justin Clark also asks, when is your episode of Unlicensed Therapy coming out?
Oh, I did one with Ari.
Yeah.
That's his podcast. Yeah, it's out there. We did one early 2021. Yeah, wow. I'm on an episode of Unlicensed Therapy. It should be on YouTube.
Use a search, Justin.
Yeah.
Max Davis, this one really need to be 2 hours longer.
Yeah. I mean, Kevin doesn't frickin' shut up.
Dean A says Joe Code better than Joe Rogan.
Ooh.
He did that with math, but yeah, with the math symbol.
Oh, yeah, the greater than sign.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, well, thank you for the kind words. We've got a lot of more subscribers to catch up to him, but but we're working our way up.
Michael Thomas just says Bobby Lee, but I believe that's a guest suggestion.
Yeah, people have suggested. Yeah, because I was asking for guest suggestions, and people are dropped. Yeah, a couple of people said Bobby Lee. Yeah, I would love to have Bobby on. He'd be a great guest on here. I know Bobby. I've hosted for him. Did the Irvine Improv with him early. Oh no, that was early 2020. Yeah, that was just before. Wow, yeah, I think that was February 2020, right before the pandemic happened. Yeah, I hosted for him. I hosted a weekend with him. And yeah, I know Bobby well. And Bobby's one of the best podcast people on the planet.
Yeah.
Just
one thing you must know, dear listener, though, is that Bobby Lee, hard to pin down.
Yeah, it would be hard to get him on. I mean, I for sure will ask him.
Yeah.
And is Bobby still with ATC as well, or no?
Maybe.
Because Tiger Belly was here at a time, wasn't it?
It's been here, it's left, it's been here, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, he knows the studio. Yeah, I mean, he's a guy I could ask, and Bobby's an approachable guy, and I know him, and yeah, he would be awesome on here. That would be fun.
Okay, PJ Norton says, "Hey Joe, my brother Matthew and I are big fans. Matthew is a real bozo though, and has been on the carnivore diet, eating nothing but meat for a couple of months now.
Okay.
He says eating meat is good because vegetables contain a natural poison that harms your body when you eat them. Bullshit. He has lost 20 pounds though. What do you think? Have you ever considered the carnivore diet?"
I never have considered the carnivore diet. I've never heard about a natural poison in vegetables. Yeah, I mean, diet, yeah, whatever works for people. I mean, if you find something that works for you and you feel good, I'm not going to tell you what and what not to eat. I mean, I don't know. The carnivore diet to me is too, I feel like I'd be constipated. I'm not interested in trying it. I like vegetables. I like doing a variety of different foods. Basically just asking if I'm interested in the carnivore diet, he's saying.
Yeah.
I don't think I would do it.
Nah. I mean, Rogan even said this, like, you're just shitting for days.
Rogan said that?
Yeah.
And
Camille, who've both done it. Yeah.
I think Chad did it.
Yeah. They've had the guy on.
Yeah.
I think I wouldn't be concerned about a natural poison in vegetables. I'd be more concerned with pesticides used on vegetables.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Rinse them off.
Yeah, I never heard about a natural thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we've only subsisted on, fruits, vegetables, and meat for our entire evolution. But okay.
Yeah.
Let's just change that now. And the Earth is flat while we're at it. Eddie Castaneda says the Schmoll strikes again. And then Al B says flannel game on point, Joe. Which certainly. And
thanks a lot. Yeah, it's a great flannel.
Today included.
Oh yeah.
Michael Lang says love the guest episodes. You also suggested Bobby Lee. Brandon Tyler did his usual segmenting of the show by time codes, which is nice for fans.
Brandon's a good dude. He hangs out at the Comedy Store a lot. Always see him chilling on the patio, and he's taken upon himself to do that, and I really appreciate it, Brandon. Thanks a lot. That's a cool thing to do, man.
Yeah. And he says I'm 18 hours late. Sorry about that.
Good, man.
Thankfully, I've never wasted 7 minutes and 6 seconds of someone's life talking about dad's debating, which I guess Kevin must have done.
Talking about what?
Dadsterbating?
Oh, Brandon said that?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because he was talking about finding time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kevin's an interesting dude.
Yeah. Yeah. You should hear the things Kevin said to me in softball, guys. Listeners. Coders. Wow. He'd just walk up to me randomly and be like, what's your uncle's cum taste like? I'm just like, what? What? Trying to organize a lineup here.
I mean, he's, I wouldn't be shocked if that's an actual quote. He just comes up with these dirty thoughts.
Yeah. Man's a professional lawyer.
Yeah, he is a lawyer, people.
Madeline Gardner says, when Kevin read that letter and started saying he was pranking Joe, I knew exactly what he was talking about, and I was dying laughing. What I don't understand is I've heard from previous Chad and JT podcasts that Kevin is the schmoll, and the first step I listened with him, I was not expecting him to actually be funny, but he really is. I have tickets to see Chad and JT in Denver first week of December. Will you and Strider be there? I would love to see the Four Horsemen.
Who's that from Madeline?
Madeline. Yeah.
Madeline, I hate to report that we will not be there in Denver. It's just going to be Chad and JT. For that, they've decided that they're just going to do these last couple weekends of the tour themselves. So we're going to miss you in Denver. Would have loved to have been there. But, yeah, won't be there. And, yeah, Kevin is funny. I mean, Kevin's been doing comedy a long time. I mean, I met Kevin my first couple years out here in L.A. Yeah, he's a funny, weird, he's also really smart. He is a lawyer. He went to law school. He's a criminal defense attorney. Yeah. And then also has this really dirty, weird side, which makes him like this funny, kind of endearing character. Yeah, he's and he's also a great friend. He's helped me with a lot of things throughout the years. So
and then we got our last one here from Will Sauerbrunn. Question: is honey mustard on the come up? That's one question. And then also, do sweet potato fries take regular fries in a 7-game series?
I like that.
I like that wording.
Yeah, I think...
but I have thoughts.
Well, honey mustard's been on the come up. I feel like honey mustard is up. I think people have found it out and they're on board. I think, I think regular fries win in Game 7. I think that series is going 7. But I think regular fries... come out on top. I've been to too many restaurants that offer sweet potato fries, and it's not right.
No.
They're not fries. They're too much like sweet potatoes.
Yeah, they're never as crispy as a regular fry.
Right. If you're gonna call them fries, they got to be crispy in my book.
Yeah,
I'll say that.
More. I don't think it's that close. I think it's maybe 4-2.
Yeah, you giving sweet potato fries 2 games?
Maybe. It may be 4-1 for regular.
You know
fries.
what? Yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, yeah, because like I said, there's too many restaurants where it's not. Whew, yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna say sweep by any means, but yeah, all right. I'll say fries. Yeah, 4-2. Yes. Yeah. Why am I going 7? Well, yeah, because he said in a 7-game series, so it was in my head to.
Yeah.
But yeah. It's 2 games at most for sweet potato fries. Regular fries wins.
I definitely want more questions formatted like this, though.
I do love that.
Where something is going to be close. Yeah.
That's a fun way to compare food if head to head like that in a series. I really like that wording. Yeah, good. Who is that?
Will Sauerbrunn.
Will, great job with that. Good work, man.
Have you ever had honey mustard on a burger?
No.
I wonder if that would be good. I've only had it with chicken.
I've only had it with chicken. I've had it as a salad dressing. And yeah, basically that's it.
I'll eat fries.
Dipping sauce.
I'll eat fries with it. Yeah.
I have done fries with it. Yeah, I don't think I've ever put it on a burger. Yeah, that'd be interesting to try.
I'll give it a try. Yeah.
Yeah, why not? So, all right, is that it with the?
Yeah, that's it for comments.
All right, yeah, I think we'll wrap up this episode of Joe Code, and once again, happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Thanks for joining me. Don't forget, subscribe to the YouTube channel, Joe Code Podcast YouTube channel, and if you can, join the Patreon for $2 a month, people. $2 a month. Patreon.com/Joe Code Podcast. The I Love Joe tier. All right, yeah. Thanks for joining us, everyone. This is Joe Code, and I'm Joe Marrese.